If you just wrap the bumper and it looks like this, keep watching this video. I got more tips and tricks that is gonna be very helpful just for you. Here's what you do. I'm about to break down the 5 best tips that you need when you're about to wrap a bumper easily. But first, what you need to do is subscribe to our channel so we can give you more tips and tricks just like this. Tip number 1, put inlays in the bumper. You need it. For instance, this area right here would definitely need an inlay. It makes it much easier so that way you don't have to have the vinyl peeling back on you. Tip number 2, make sure that you lay out the vinyl. This is not the point where you start squeegeeing at. Most people try to start squeegeeing right here. And this is where they're gonna find out that they're gonna fail the most at. It's time to glass out this panel because it ain't ready. It ain't ready to be wrapped. Side note, if you have a plastic cap on it and it is not 3M vinyl, take it off in the beginning. I know a lot of people are like, you should take it off in the end. No, it's not. Take it off in the beginning. And that makes it much easier to wrap because now the vinyl is actually thinner than the vinyl with the plastic cap on it. You need this tip right here. You have to glass this out. If you don't glass it out, what you doing this for then? This is not fully ready to be squeegeed yet. But one thing I can say on this is it is getting there. When you're wrapping, you gotta watch out how much you heat it because discoloration may happen. Now, most vinyls don't usually do this, but this one is highly saturated, so that way it does discolor faster. Here's a tip on how to get that out. Redo it. But here's a tip on how to not let that happen again. Move the heat gun back and make sure that when you're heating it, you're making it move in an efficient manner. So not letting the heat gun sit there in one spot. Both sides, you know? It does look a little not ready to be squeegeed, but actually we have a inlay right here at the top right here. We don't even have to wrap that. All of this is grill space in here. Now we will pull down a little bit just to get this a little bit cleaner, but we do have inlays on that as well to make our lives easier. The next tip is to start to trim once you've squeegeed everything out. If you didn't squeegee everything out, then don't trim. Usually you could trim it or put your knifeless tape right there so that way it can cut it cleanly for you. I suggest you put knifeless tape. So far so good on this bumper, but as a beginner, you always want to take your time. Look at your existing photos and make sure that you understand what you're doing in each step of it. You have to practice. This is one thing that I always recommend is just practicing even a quarter of that bumper or the areas where you know you may struggle at or you don't know. Because plenty of people don't know, and then they just, when they get to this part of it and you wasted 10 feet of vinyl, come on now. Why would you even waste that? Your time, your money, and your experience. Practice first on it and then keep going. That's the best note that I can give you. That's not a tip, that's a note. But this is one tip that I should have put at number 1. You should dismantle it. Take off the headlights, the grills, taking off the fog light areas, especially if it's an odd colored car. And the last tip is be patient. Do not rush. I know you want to be a pro. I know you want to have this done and say, hey man, I finished this in an hour, in 30 minutes. It doesn't happen like that. This car can take you 5 to 7 days if you're doing it by yourself. So take your time. As you can see, this was her first time and she did a fairly good job on it. There's some things that she needs to work on, like we all do. But she took her time on it and she completed it. Now she has a first full wrap that's completed and everything works. Here's the bonus for you. I know you wanted something that can give you true insight, and the more insight, the better for you. But one thing I can say is you should join our class because we're gonna give you this insights on how to wrap a car and also give you better insights on even bumpers, racing stripes, chrome deletes, camos, decals, everything to get you fully equipped on this. What I suggest you take a 5-day class like she did, so that way you can get free vinyl. One thing I can say is you do need to have patience. Even when you're joining in the class, take your time, go slow. So that way it becomes second nature to you. If you don't know what second nature is, Google it, just Google it. And in this video right here, it's gonna show you some of the best tips that you may need to use on a daily basis. Go ahead and click on it. I'm not gonna say it again. All right, I will say, go ahead and click on it.